2 winner is going to be playing the Pikachu here. Actually going to be taking out Duplex 2-1 in the first round of top 32. So gonna have to see how that type of changes up. It comes down to it. Of course, Pikachu able to take advantage a lot of times with Ken in disadvantage, and already we're gonna get ourselves right into it with this one. Going to be playing Torn Pokemon Stadium here. Got to see how that always changes. 1 second. Gonna be playing here. Sorry, my apologies. I actually my caption again. So anyway, we gotta get back into this one. Gonna be playing on Pokemon Stadium here. Again, just how much people love this stage, but of course, gonna have to see how they play this around. We will definitely be expecting a good amount of T-Jolt pressure from Coolkid and how it comes to approaching. And the number one thing, of course, is going to be how Sytonix catches onto those anti-airs, even when Coolkid wants to go with those T-Jolt conversions. You're going to have to be careful for both sides, not to overextend and not to overthrow too many options. So anyway, that up B was clinking with a Blastoise, and the down smash not going to do it. Are they able to get this tech at 2 frame? Not quite. Sytonix actually expecting them to land on stage there. Okay. Trying to play off again. Both of these players trying to play off with that type of space there. Looking for the S-Mass, but Coolkid going to get that dash attack to try and set it off. The Nair is going to send Sytonix right out. Sytonix going to be getting that first stock off there. A lot of times people will struggle when it comes down to getting that type of landing, and when it comes down to playing against Ken, you have to worry about those type of jumps they'll do, because that will be either a Nair into those type of combos or into the type of kills that you saw actually seeing earlier. Anyway, trying to set up the down tilt there. Going to get the dash attack to finish that stock off. We're going to see this type of change in here. Trying to set up that combo. Oh my goodness, we already got ourselves 74th hit on the board. And another one thing I don't want to see also from Coolkid. A lot of the times you will try and find yourself jumping a lot of those type of positions. And actually, we might, for our other second commentator, we're gonna get Taxman into this. Alrighty, so I won't be the only one holding it down there. So that'd be a good thing for me and them, no matter what is the case. So that's gonna be how that would change. I think they're gonna be joining in next game. So anyway, going to get that up smash on that last one. Sytonix already with the stock lead. I kind of want to see a Coolkid actually play this a little bit more patiently, because a lot of times they'll just kind of jump into a lot of those positions. Of course, we do know, of course, the ways that Pikachu can get a lot of those excursions, but you have to worry mostly about how they get in those type of positions. You have to be worried. You have to be curious. Trying to get a combo going, getting the F smash there. Trying to get with a deep edge guard. Oh, tricky position. Trying to set this off, but now we're back to the stage on neutral. That was a scary position for both players and a half. Trying to set up the combo there. Both of them struggling in a lot of positions, but we see these side beers combos, and that's the shield break. GG's, sake, Sytonix. Sytonix, take his hand! He is not taking his hand, and he is actually throwing his controller right out of there. Sytonix barely missed spacing that F smash, and I was just saying, you want to take your hand? Nah, this set ain't over. And now, Coolkid looking for these combos, looking to finish it off with a down air. Oh my goodness! Oh, is that the stock? Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Yeah, I thought that was it. We thought that was the game, but no. I said, I choose you. You are going to lose. Goodness gracious, Coolkid is going to take that game to the bank.
Oh my god, dude. That was crazy.
Oh my god. Dude just barely missed space that F-Smash, and the Coolkid's just like, oh, I'll take that to bank. Anyway, nice to see you, Taxman. How are you doing coming in for this game?
I'm doing pretty good. Excited to see what's going to happen, because I've played against these two players and they're really, really good. So I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, we already got to see a really good first game. Sytonix was looking to be catching onto a lot of this anti-airs from Coolkid, but I think Coolkid was just finally able to take advantage of that disadvantaged position, and they were able to get that stock in. And even though Sytonix did have that shield break, just missing it can definitely mess with your head no matter which way you look at it. So, gonna have to see how Sytonix is able to just finish those off, try and get that spacing off, see how it changes up when it comes to them.
Yeah, definitely. Especially, I laughed a lot when he missed the F smash 2 times. I just thought that Pikachu lowered his head and it just barely missed. That was really good to see.
I was like saying, like, Sytonix is just giving the handshake, like, shake my hand, like, at Waddy Rob on stream. But, like, I'm just gonna have to just say, there are no handshakings here. Gonna be going back to Pokemon Stadium. Sytonix saying, there wasn't too much wrong with this stage. I just need to get those stocks when needed. I have to just be a little bit more careful and just got to see how this changes.
Yeah, definitely. Especially, I think this is a pretty bad matchup for Ken offline. Online, it can be a little bit difficult to get the kill, but edge guarding is still the same. So at the same moment, we saw last game that he just needed one edge guard to kill him. Oh my god, that...
Getting that up B, a lot of people can't catch onto that vibe check, just having to worry about that DI. Fun fact also, when it comes down to Ken, there are differing DIs when it comes to Ken and Ryu's side Bs. Ryu's Soryukens actually. A lot of times you have to, with Ryu's, you have to DI that far left or right. And when it comes down to Ken's, you actually have to DI that down a lot of these ways. So you have to be careful. You're gonna get that stock off there with that down smash. As you stated earlier, going to have to worry about those edge guards and gonna have to be worrying about how you play in those disadvantaged positions. And going to get that up B right there as well.
That kills so early, dude. That just kills.
It's like it will. You've got to also be careful a lot of those ways. And now another tricky position. Having to get this edge guard. Oh, I love that recovery. Actually changing back, reeling back, and gonna recover that high. So good choice coming from there. You always have to worry about those mix-ups when it comes down to a lot of these characters against Pikachu. You can't just autopilot.
Oh, okay, nice tag right there. Jesus Christ, he would have died there.
That actually was another trick position. Almost getting that Soryuken. That's the Soryuken.
That's death. Oh, nice DI.
Good DI there. Actually DIing that downward as well. But now, one more of those will do it. And as you see, Coolkid's going to be playing this a little bit more grounded, try and not get themselves in that position again as well. That's going to always be those trick positions.
Definitely. He just needs one hit, and Coolkid is just going to explode, to be honest.
But then at the same time, Coolkid, okay.
Oh, just going to dude.
Just going to get that kick in his face. We saw game one. This is what Sytonix wanted to do. And this is just making sure they get it this time. So going to be taking it to game two. I was first saying that when it comes down to Coolkid, perhaps you always do have to worry about those edge guards, but another thing I wasn't seeing a lot, Coolkid kind of just forces themselves a little bit too much in. And I kind of want to see more like T-Jolt, like zoning, or T-Jolt pressure, because a lot of times Ken will constantly try to like catch your anti-airs, catch your approaches, and if you give him that like damage position, or you give them what they want, and it just allows those type of hits. And you saw those stocks getting lost so early because Coolkid kept jumping into those type of positions. So I want to see how they slow that down as well.
Definitely. So the thing I like about Sytonix's scan is that he has a very specific playstyle that is very zoning-like, especially because I play Samus. I can tell he plays really patient, like right here, just going in, staying in the roll position right there, trying to catch it. It's so crazy and so good. It's such a good playstyle for this type of character.
Yeah, actually, the first time I got to see Sytonix's Ken was actually against Hungrybox on one of their streams, and you would just see how they just played. Yep, you saw how that played, but they Hungrybox, but like, you just see the ways that Sytonix is just laying back and waiting for you, when a lot of times Ken's will just be like running at you, trying to catch those combos. It definitely goes to show that sometimes those differences can make the player.
Barely missing that down B. Oh, that's death.
Going to get that Soryuken right there. That has just been Sytonix's win condition, and Coolkid just keeps forcing themselves in that position so many times. We're going to get this combo going, falling out that down smash. I'm not going to say fix Pikachu because they're busted, but should we fix Pikachu? I don't know.
It's character alert.
I'm always the type of person that's just like, you gotta fix the characters no matter how good or bad they are, but that is just a trade position there. Yeah, but going to burst themselves in, getting the combo, actually changing up the pace here, coming a little bit aggressive now. trying to get their stock off early. If they're able to get this down air, Sytonix will get their stocks early. Going to get Will Reed!
Nice read right there, dude. Oh, that was the E-Sam. He's bald as hell, but oh my god, he can get the read. Big brain. Jesus Christ.
Was in that soul with the reads, and that is also, in my opinion, how you get into somebody's head. You just say, I could have probably faced you off with the F smash, but nah, I chose to send this towards you. I chose to do this. You gotta watch your game, man.
Jesus Christ. But now it's gonna be pretty difficult. Oh, not that. Okay. It's gonna be pretty difficult to get out of that disadvantage situation, but at least Coolkid does it. So right now he has to get anything started with a grab up there. Okay, something has to go. Oh, Nair not gonna kill yet.
Barely debating that Nair pot. But another one thing is, there was this thing I was seeing earlier from Coolkid, just when they were playing with those backers, actually playing a little bit more with that spacing. And maybe that is just what they need to change it. Just change up that spacing just a little bit when it comes to landing on Sytonix, just because of how good Pikachu's aerials are when it comes down to just pressuring. They're almost all of them are considered top 5 moves, no matter which way you look at it. They're just that pressuring.
Oh, he brought it back. He actually did really nice.
But looking for this edge guard, way to get that fair. And this is actually the final stock when it comes down to Winners. Coolkid trying to move on, possibly pull off the preceding upset to get onto this. But now starting the back air change, good DI from Sytonix, going to actually DI that away.
Oh, this is scary, dude. Anything can happen, to be honest.
Both of them are definitely trying to play it into space. Coolkid looking for one of those combo starters, but Sytonix is trying to get a finisher. But I'm just loving the way they're playing with the space right now. Coolkid just good stuff coming in, getting the grab, going to start a combo. We see these hits with this option coverage.
Oh my god!
Oh my goodness, Coolkid going on another level. And that will be how they pull this off. Going to be moving on to top 8. This is Pikachu busted.
Jesus Christ, that was overkill. Holy crap.
It was just saying, the one moment that, like, as we said earlier in that matchup, like the one moment when you could get Pikachu, you could find those top of off-stage positions. Ken just doesn't have many options or many answers. So if you just keep on that pressure, keep on that moment, you could get those type of stocks. And then Coolkid just found another level. And that was how they were able to pull that off.
Yeah, really nice job by Coolkid. I fought him before and he just played so patient. So I'm really happy that he's doing well today. Really,
yeah,
really
nice to see them repping Icon, going to be moving on to the type 8 pick. And already gonna see who Sytonix will be having to face off, as they aren't losing off. They still have that type of chance in losers, as we've constantly said before. Just because you lose in winners doesn't mean you're out for the game. Some people vibe with that mentality, but you've got to always keep that in, because we could always see that. Like, be like Leo, considering how there are times where dudes could just go out before top 32 and then just make the entire run to grand finals like they did at Frostbite.
Yeah. So it's a little bit more difficult here due to online. Online just takes away a little bit of motivation, but if you keep this up, you have the will of steel, because it's just so difficult.